Man, what a day for NHL playoff hockey. We'll do a video later on Montreal, Tampa, and probably LA, Colorado as well. But Boston, Buffalo was an all-timer. I mean, for one, Buffalo, 15 years out of the playoffs, and it seemed like the pressure might be getting to the boys. They had a frustrating first couple of periods. By the way, we were streaming the game live, and the VOD may still be available, but if you'd like to check out later live streams, make sure you subscribe with notifications on, because we were watching this one with a hardcore Sabres fan, and it was looking sketchy for a bit. Morgan Geekie opened the scoring early. UPL played super well today. He kept it close, even with several Pasternak breakaways against. This first one, honestly, just a bounced puck. Geekie found it, shot it 1-0. Buffalo had one good power play. I noticed they were feeding it to Tage Thompson at the goal line a ton, and he was kind of just pushing towards the net. But generally, their special teams were not very effective. They ended up going 0 for 4, and the latter ones especially looked completely useless. But honestly, through the first two periods, I thought Buffalo was generating a lot of chances. At the time when Boston scored their second goal, the shots were 27-13, and even right after, I said if Buffalo plays this way all series, they're going to have a really, really good chance. Well, with 8 minutes remaining, Tage Thompson gave the city of Buffalo some hope as he grabs the puck behind the net, throws it on net. Swayman cannot stop it, and that's the first Sabres goal in 15 years. But with 4 minutes remaining, a heavy Buffalo forecheck sees Tage Thompson grab the puck, snap one home, tying the game at 2. Buffalo at this point, I thought, was the better team. What I want to see in the future is them to remember their size. That's been one of my problem with Buffalo for the past several years. They've got this massive team, and sometimes they don't play like it. When they were forechecking hard, bringing the body to Boston as they did on this goal, they were finding success. Then, almost immediately after, Buffalo misplays the puck behind their net. McLeod gets it. It's fed back to Samuelsson, and he snaps it home to give Buffalo their first lead of the game. I cannot talk about Samuelsson enough. This guy, fans, as they said during the broadcast, as I've talked about before on this channel, they were booing him at the start of the season. He was not a popular player. He was, I think, dealing with injury. He's another one of those guys who's got a lot of size, and this year has added some scoring touch, but that would not be the game winner. Alex Tuch would add an empty netter. Pasta, however, would get the Bruins to within 1 with just 8 seconds remaining on the power play after, I don't know, it was a bit of a chintzy tripping call, but Buffalo gets the win. The fan base is just going absolutely wild. Check out Twitter after this game. There's going to be some absolute sights, I'm sure. But those are my basic thoughts, just kind of a quick recap of the game. There are some players in the Sabres I still want to see more of. Dahlin, for me, was the one who I really just did not see enough of. The Sabres have had a weak power play all season. That is something they're going to need to try to figure out if they want to go far in the NHL playoffs. The Bruins, I thought, played well enough. I said during the stream, it feels like we've been watching the same Bruins play style in the playoffs for like 15 years now. They try to grind you down with a quality goaltender like Swayman, really just making things easy. But honestly, Buffalo, I thought, was just the more active team all game, and they put up shots every single period. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on all this and more down below, and I'll see you next time.